Last week in the build-up to the budget, we started an experiment. We asked our reporter Tristram Clayton and his family to live on the average wage. Now, that's $50,000 a year, which is a lot more than the median income, $27,000, but significantly less than the median household income, $65,000. It's working for families territory, bang in the middle there. Now, why did we ask the Clayton household to do this rather than film the life of a family already earning 50 grand? Well, the reason is very simple. When John Key said back in February, people who use food banks do so out of their own, and I quote, poor choices, the vast majority of the feedback we received at the time asked how a man with tens of millions of dollars and earning $400,000 a year would know that. Lots of you said, why doesn't he try living on what we get for a while and see what it's like? Well, obviously we couldn't persuade the Prime Minister to do that, but Tristram Clayton and his family would. Lachlan Forsyth on how they're going.
See you, Luke. Bye-bye. Looking eyes. See you later.
Friday night in the Clayton household. Tristram and Diane are on their way to a dinner party. The boys are settled in front of a DVD and the babysitter's arrived.
Good, come in, thank you.
But their new budget means that social life is having to change.
Basically, we haven't got much money this week, so I hope it's okay with you. We'll just be away for 1 hour. That's all right? That's all right. Thank you so much, all right.
So the dinner party, which would normally run all night, is instead going to be a much shorter affair.
Hey, I'm sorry, we've just got 3 tigers to offer tonight.
Much of the talk revolves around just how hard it is to live on a tight budget.
All the bills you have to pay, we're taking that out of the $50,000, all the bills that you've got no choice, you have to pay. 1 average wage. So we've subtracted these averages and really strict minimums. 15, whatever, 5, 10, whatever it is, we're taking that out of our 900. And yeah, 900, that sounds all right. The reality is, I challenge anyone.
But with a babysitter on the clock, it's soon time to return home.
Sorry, Seb. Hey, thanks, man. I'm sorry, I've got to go. Yeah.
For the Claytons, as with so many families, money now dictates everything.
Basically, almost all the money's gone. We still have food in the house, so long as we keep eating there and don't do anything else, we should be okay.
Saturday morning means rugby for the boys. As luck would have it, Tristram has to provide the oranges. That's almost $7 from their dwindling funds.
All right, thank you very much. All righty.
Of course, 2 boys means 2 games.
Trish, can you get the mouth guards and the water?
That's no problem for Toma and Diane. They're just down the road. But Luca's game is all the way across town, and Tristram's in a bind.
Actually, and I just need a little bit of money because I've just almost run out of mine and I've got to fill up a bit of petrol for the car. You got any spare?
Normally a full tank costs about $100. Today, $20 will have to do. That's not even 10 litres, but it'll get them to rugby.
This is getting pretty touch and go and it's only day 3. Oh, smart Alec. And it's Porsche.
What Tristram and Diane have quickly discovered is that when you're on a tight budget, luxuries don't even enter the equation.
You don't even begin to think about holidays. A holiday, this is a holiday today, driving 10 kilometres to the middle of Avondale Park to have a game of rugby.
Rugby chews up a few hours, but there's still a lot of time to fill in an entire weekend.
It's fine, fortunately, so we'll be able to play outside, but we won't be able to do anything special or fun that costs money. I mean, yeah, we'll go down to the park and kick the rugby ball around, which we all enjoy doing, but it's got to be those types of activities that cost nothing. There's certainly no films, no special outings or anything like that.
And going out would also destroy that budget, so Diane's whipping up lunch at home.
Normally Sunday morning I go for a walk, get a flat white, bite the newspaper. I haven't done any of that.
Diane's in her element here. Lunch isn't going to be boring, but it does have to be frugal.
2 threes.
One of the big problems, Tristram's shop from earlier in the week wasn't anywhere near frugal enough.
The reality was I was still kind of living my old habits, and it was, yeah, I was going focusing on a slightly cheaper products, looking for specials, but I was still really buying higher end products. And really, you've got to knock that on the head. You've got to be more intelligent about it, really. You go to the fruit shops, buy the different types of foods, and just do it much more intelligent than me. I'm just not good at it.
Especially with kids, and you always have expenses, and it's not you who want something, it's just your kids need this or this, so yeah.
With the Claytons enjoying their homemade lunch, talk soon turns to how to spend the afternoon.
Tree climbing.
Tree climbing? We'll go for a bike ride. Could play basketball in the park. All those things are free and cool fun.
Play rugby. We could all play rugby the whole afternoon.
Yeah.
Money may be on the tight side, but some things are still off limits.
Can I cut your hair, Rita?
No.
Come on. And do some like a spiky, cooler haircut.
No.
3 days to go, $40 left, and the cupboards are getting bare.
Just from Clayton and the Clayton family, Lachlan Forsyth was the report.